Well, to your point, keep an eye on Ben's thirds and fifths. Tardio, our first server. Best 3 out of 5 here in men's doubles.
Well, if the second goes in the net, there is no third.
1-0-2. Point. Two 0-2.
Nice ball from Alshon.
Yeah, pace of play will be interesting too, because
0-2-1.
all players have some spectacular hands. How much cross-court dinking happens? Oh man!
Second serve.
All right. Tardio-ness level, about a 7, but still pretty.
0-2-2. Side out.
It's a tough pull from there.
2-0-1. Second serve.
So there's a 5th in the net.
2-0-2. Point.
Ben goes body on Alshon. Makes it 3-0.
And Hayden's inner monologue is like, oh no, it's happening again.
3-0-2.
Yeah, for Patriquin, how do you flush mixed doubles and start fresh here in men's?
I'd go, I remember what happened from 10-1 down in the third on. Everything else is a blur.
Wow.
Second serve.
And the progression of Hayden Patriquin is
Oh, spectacular.
fun to think about. I mean, think about the start of last year. He was on the right.
Point.
And how far his game has come and evolved.
Yeah, and then Major League Pickleball helped that with him playing with Gabe Tardio and playing the left so well for them. In there. And they're going to challenge it.
Referee timeout. You have a challenge of the in ruling. The result of the rally is 2-3-2. We'll proceed to video review.
And delicate hands
After
of Gabe Tardio.
The ball was in. Loss of a free challenge. No free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. Resume play at 2-3-2.
It's the more unpredictable of the duo here, and that comes with risk.
Nice return, though, from Tardio right off that baseline.
Set up.
And such a smart shot by Ben. Get after the person closest to you when you are hitting down from your shoulders.
3-2-1. Second serve.
I mean, their rule is it's a race to the middle ball. Whoever gets there first gets it. That time it was a tie.
Is that actually how it's decided?
Yes.
3-2-2.
That's awesome.
Point.
Actions speak louder than words sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
4-2-2. Point.
Man. 2 gifts.
5-2-2.
Just so patient, longest dink rally there.
If there's another personality fit as good as Gabe, with the situation he stepped into.
Absolutely.
Filling the shoes of Colin Johns. A lot of young players might have crumbled with that pressure.
Yeah, he did not. I mean, he was scared to miss in the first one. They lost in the final.
Second serve.
And they've got Jesse Irvin always over there giving them some pointers. Gabe was looking over there like a young tennis player looking over at mom yesterday for some advice.
There's Jesse. And
placement over power. Wow.
6-2-1.
That's all from a sky-high fifth from Ben, so feel is not perfect. Always swagalicious with the chain hanging out there.
Ooh. It was open.
Yes, Alshon was nowhere near that. But good leave, Christian.
That is good.
Man, three-act play here.
Wow. What would you title those plays?
I mean, unbelievable. Like, feels like 20 minutes ago Ben was hitting overheads also in that rally.
2-6-2.
Just violent swat from Ben there. Points tough to come by here for the dudes in white and black.
Second serve.
Christian down the line does a great job of mixing up the paces. Most people can't imagine, why would I hit it off pace? Because they're sitting on the fastball. Same idea as baseball.
Side out.
And
it does seem counterintuitive.
Yeah. But if you can throw it 100, why would you throw it 75? Because they're looking for 100. What a save.
Nice attack. Alshon goes body on Tardio cross court.
3-6-1.
Wow, what a setup.
Yeah, returns the favor. And there's been antics with Alshon and Patriquin. I mean, they've sent the ball full send, tagging everyone in their path. Haven't seen it yet today.
It's pretty from Patriquin.
Shock on shock crime there. Flying in, and man, the two-y full swing and kept it in.
Side out. Six, 4-1.
Oh my, Tardio even able to get a hold of that.
Yeah, but Ben shaking his head on the way back because that was another third that I don't know how that crawled over. That hit the middle of the tape.
Point.
Little gift.
I mean, when is it a point of emphasis to return everything to Ben? But kind of the case right now.
What does that tell you? Third still
just
mystery.
not fully sharp. Gabe gets a look at one.
Side out.
Gabe was calling Ben off of it. I think that ball was going to go in.
4-7-1.
I mean, there was high entertainment value in what he tried to do there, sort of behind his head and then snap it back down in front of him, but wide.
Second serve.
Yeah, we've had like 2 extended dink rallies, Michelle, and the rest of this has just been high octane, fast pace.
5-7-2.
I'm here for it personally. And there's another one. Enough touch to send that inside the baseline.
Yes, there's half the Bolivian going left, and then the ball goes back right. Watch him.
7-5-1.
Oh, I'm going over there. No, I'm not.
Wow.
Second serve.
Nice combo from Hayden Patriquin.
Yeah, everybody on the court, if they get something that they feel is even remotely attackable, they're sending it. Oh, and the rare Alshon on the left siding, which is very reasonable for this team. You don't see it very often. It was because of the value of the serve. Yeah, this is a match where you will not see hardly any straight up.
Point.
Chance to tie it here for Patriquin and Alshon.
This is where if you want to beat them today, you got to take this game.
Yes.
6-7-1.
They did
Same
in Mesa.
shot.
Took that first game 11-8, and the fourth was tight, 13-11. Johnson, Tardio found a way, but that one was
7-7-1.
so close to going the distance.
Second serve.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a haunted house. Enter at your own
7-7-2.
despair here with everyone sending everything they get. There's the off pace again. Got
Jams him up.
Ben is ready for pace, and you just can't believe with that windup. I mean, watch this. This is 50, 60%, and it gets just an absolute cookie.
How do you explain the speed ups?
It's the same as a batter against a good pitcher that's got a good fastball and a changeup. What's coming? And if you're sitting on the fastball and you get the changeup, you'll be out in front.
Oh, just short. But as far as more speed ups than we're used to across the board, redlining it, less dinking.
Yeah,
why do you think that is?
8-8-1.
They see it, they like it, and they want to strike first.
Second serve.
And again, that from Ben was 4 squares.
8-8-2.
Christian Alshon giving Ben fits down his line. Tie game.
You want to talk about a guy who's all about do the routine things routinely. Get to the line. Get to the line. Can't do it right now.
Nice coverage, Alshon. Read Ben and threw it down.
Yeah, just kept the paddle on the forehand side. And watch what happens here. Just stayed there, and that was easy pickings.
from Patriquin, attacking the hip of Tardio, and Gabe point. Patriquin and Alshon.
10-8-1. Second serve.
Second try.
10-8-2. Side out.
Yikes. So Alshon went for a very aggressive first one on the game point 1, and then that one shut down from Ben.
Whoopsies.
Second serve.
Ben shakes his head on the way back because the tape aided that in a big way, but that's what happens around here.
8-10-2.
Ask your brother.
Point.
And jumps in to fill the middle. Chance to tie it after saving 2 game points against.
9-10-2.
Big hole through the middle. Gabe Tardio.
10-10-2.
Then they'd already agreed to break up, so they didn't get to build on it.
Side out.
I mean, this stunning amount of gifts.
10-10-1.
What a sequence for Christian Alshon. Game point number 3.
Much better spot there. Got Ben tied up on that right hip.
11-10-1.
Oh boy. Just back to see the idea for Patriquin.
Just, man, haven't really lobbed. Just don't panic in the moment.
Game point number 4. Uh-oh, third to the middle of the net.
I mean, this is kind of how they've survived this week, Johnson Tardio.
10-11-1.
Just a little word from Gabe there and a nod of the head from Ben.
Ooh.
Second serve.
That's crazy lead hands from Hayden.
10-11-2.
Wow. Tied it up with this right here.
11-11-2.
Such touch.
Jeez.
Wow, ridiculous hand speed again for game points the other way.
I mean, Patriquin comes flying up there just to start with. They throw an Ernie at him, and you had 4 chances, and you might be wishing you would have cashed one of those after this rally. Wow, and a stay.
Point game.
Missed opportunity there, and a big one. Could be costly, as you mentioned, for Patriquin and Alshon at 4 game points.
0-0-2.
Photobombing in the background slightly is our very own Dave Fleming.
Side out. 0-0-1.
What an attack from Big H.
They're going to keep an eye on Big H. You know, he sent a ball that some of the golfers around here would have rivaled.
Side out.
And got a technical fault and deserved it earlier in the week when things weren't going his way. And then was as good and as mature as you'd ever and owned it. So this is another one of those moments.
Second serve.
Where are you with the emotion? Where are you with the connectivity with your partner? The opportunities lost earlier, the opportunity lost just now. That's a long list.
Man.
Oh, that's a clean catch. We have a new rule. We have a new rule. Me and my guys on the DJ team. Clean catch. Get you an autograph ball in the crowd here. Yeah, see, we got Fetty Snacks Root up here.
Is that an airhead I just saw?
Point. Two, 0-1.
I mean, just a special skill set to have all the forearm action in that Patriquin does.
Wow. Fade away, step back, juke from Christian Alshon.
And that's the effect of previous matches where he's full sent it, because you have to be a little bit on alert for that, and that was perfectly shot.
Second serve. Zero, 2-2. Point. One, 2-2.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Last couple have been. You asked how he'd respond. So far, so good for Hayden Patriquin. Same with Alshon. The boys are cooking.
Yeah, I like it. And if you're aware of it, just go out and channel that.
Wow, what a hole. Oh, my.
I mean, that's the difference today. Most times that's going to just be dink, but we're sending everything here today. What a pickup. There's another.
Oh, what a shot. Beat Ben down the line a moment ago. Finds the middle.
So we
How about this little run?
We had no left fielder, we've had no right fielder, and we had no center fielder there.
Sign out.
But a nice run for Patriquin and Alshon. Will miss. End there.
Fabulous.
2-5-1.
Wow. Spreading the fields with that one.
All parts of the court there. Okay.
2-5-2. Side out.
And no damage, ball back quickly here, Michelle. Big
5-2-1.
opportunity here.
Second serve.
He just kept sliding to the left, and they kept finding his right hip, and it got more awkward till he missed.
5-2-2. Point.
Wow. So Hayden is so late. His paddle is at an angle where Ben, there's 0% chance to get out of the way of that. And that's Gabe's fault,
Yep.
Ben.
Oh, just nicked the paddle.
Side out.
Yeah, I mean, the pace of this is fabulous because the boys don't have an interest in dinking.
2-6-1.
Very unlike Championship Sunday men's doubles matches of the past.
That's for sure. When we had Ben with his older
2-6-2.
brother, it was part of the algorithm where to put the ball. Jeez.
Wow.
I mean, that's incredible. Dip the paddle head down, and then still Gabe does not like to have a forehand over there, so watch him slide and try and find it, and he just can't.
6-2-1.
Special stuff from Big H. Full send cross court from Tardio. It's a miss.
Yeah, we talk about that. If it's high and it's coming cross court, just
7-2-1.
get out of the way. It has no chance of staying in because it'll go wide every time. I mean, this is an all-out assault, and it's been so good from Hayden. I mean, these aren't from
8-2-1.
fabulous locations.
Right.
It's just the shots are.
Second serve. Eight, 2-2.
That's a nice crossbody pull from Ben from the middle.
2-8-1.
Oh my. Alshon making Ben look silly.
Multiple times here. One through the middle,
2-8-2.
two to the side.
I'm looking off the tape. What's setting those shots up for Christian Alshon? How is he able to do that?
The poor shot before it from Gabe, because Ben is expecting
3-8-2.
the trust. He trusts that ball to bounce. It's up, and then Ben's in trouble from his positioning.
Wow. Full send, and it's deep after some great gets.
So we had a 60-plus shot rally in game one.
8-3-1.
We may have had 60 shots in the last 10 rallies here. What an angle. The other reason we're having so much offense is because the quality of the dinks hasn't been great, so that just feeds offense if it's up instead of unattackable.
Side out.
Some of it also could be conditions too. Altitude, ball playing a little bit
100%.
faster. Which part of the game do you think is the
3-8-1.
hardest?
I've
as far
actually
as-
asked the players
Yeah.
this week. So I asked Rachel,
Second serve.
and it was windy that day. She went wind first of those three things. What the
3-8-2.
ball's doing is it's not giving them the dwell on the paddle.
Which means?
Which means it's not spinning as much as they'd like. But then the firefights are slightly slower because the ball is a little softer. So it's, and then the altitude makes the ball fly farther. So that's a mouthful to deal with right there. So you have to calibrate both things as best you can in the moment and as the week progresses. It's having a great game too. Yes.
3-8-1.
Shared with us this week that he doesn't think he's ever been sicker than what he experienced this week.
Yeah, he was maybe last in the train of players that started getting sick in Minnesota.
Side out.
Tardio gets beat to the same spot. Patriquin's had his number there.
Yes, because you know he is just sitting on that and doesn't want to really come over to the forehand, so keep going.
Oops, a little high. Hayden wears it.
So Ben wore one thanks to Gabe, and now Hayden wears one thanks to Christian.
It's a team sport.
It is indeed. Oh, I made
Ben
you a
told us so.
Exactly. You want to be number one?
Nine, 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Snuck that one around the post.
He does a better job than anyone of using his height to get to the ATP. So this is fine footwork, but look at him reach out there. Man, that's good.
Game point. Patriquin with the counter. And the equalizer lands in favor of the 2 seed.
0-0-2.
Wow. Anything else you expect to see different on Ben and Gabe's side after getting waxed in game 2?
I mean, again, the getting to the line was subpar for them. And then they were feeding the offense. So I want to see if Gabe settles in, and Ben gave him the let's slow this down a bit talk. The problem with the let's slow this down a bit talk is that's not what Gabe really wants to do, and that's not why they're undefeated.
That's true.
It's all the magic. So you have to live with the fact that that was a pretty doggone good speed up, and sometimes you got to tip your cap to a great shot by Patriquin. Because on the very next rally, he could do that.
1-0-2. Side out.
Wow. Sent it at his buddy, and when Gabe turned sideways, he almost disappeared. So that's it's a great move.
0-1-1.
Alshon's had Ben's number.
He has been fabulous with the forehand offense.
0-1-2. Point.
I hate to do it to you, Christian, but same guy. That barely made the net.
1-1-2. Point.
So I love that Gabe is looking, reaching
2-on-2.
in, and these are all on balance attacks.
Side out. 1-2-1.
Wow. St. John's stunting Hayden Patriquin's movement.
Yeah, they could certainly put less on the forehand of Christian Alshon, which has been a source of lots of offense. So we'll see what happens with shot selection and ball placement.
Point.
There's another one.
2-2-2. Side out.
Sun's starting to sneak 3 here, 81 degrees.
Oh, right
Second
out of the
serve.
strike zone of Gabe Tardio.
It was so slow that they were completely
2-2-2.
befuddled.
Oh, wow. Alshon
My man.
hip checks Patrick
Yeah.
out of the way and closes it out. Why not?
Yeah, this used to be a problem for these two, that Alshon would get needy in the middle, and it caused some big problems in some key moments. I have no problem what he
2-2-1.
did there. Found
Yeah.
the forehand, obviously did damage with it. Let's maybe tell him.
Right. Oh, too juicy. Throws it in the net.
Yes, because that time the second one for Christian jammed him up, and he
3-2-1.
couldn't get it where he wanted. And these are all purposely 2-shot attacks from Christian.
Lob is crushed from Gabe Tardio. Second serve.
Yeah, I'd say Patriquin's lob percentage in mixed
3-2-2.
and here in this match has been extremely low. Maybe put that one away today.
He has been everywhere. Alshon earning his stripes.
4-2-2.
Oh my.
That's twice Ben has made insane guess,
How?
but that's not going to find the court.
How did Hayden Patriquin just land that counter? Magnificent.
Yeah, the level for the boys. I mean, they've been in command this whole
5-2-2.
match. I mean, gave one away in game 1.
It's deep.
Point.
6-2. Patriquin and Alshon continue to climb.
And this is 17-5 cumulatively here.
6-2-2.
ATP might have been short, but Tardio helped his MLP teammate out.
Affect their level. In fact, it's gone up a win game 2 and are up in game 3. And guess what? A, B, C, E, E, F, G, H. Big H is in the house.
8-2-2.
Oh. Christian says you were on it. Let's see what happens with the top seed. Ball back.
2-8-1.
It's been one-way traffic the other way for a while. I mean, I don't know where the flu level is, but this is the Christian Alshon flu game for me here. This is spectacular.
Point.
Rare misfire for the 2 seed here.
3-8-2.
And then a serve that was cranked 2 feet long. I mean,
8-3-1.
they had all the chances in the world to take game 1, didn't. Let's see if they take advantage of that misfire. Again, anything that's up, Patriquin has found the line consistently. Tardio jumping all over the place at it. 2 points from a 2-game to 1 advantage. Make it 1.
Point. Ten 3-1.
Game point. Got him again with the ease. And how about this? 11 3 times. 3's on the board 3 times. They could be done now with the 4 game points from game 1.
0-0-2.
And can't go there.
And it was moments like that when Christian chose the wrong spots at the end of game 1 that enabled the comeback.
Point.
So we have a wardrobe change. Gabe's going without the glasses now, so we got some changing going on there.
1-0-1. Point.
Yeah, that changes things optically.
Yeah.
When I wear glasses, it throws off my depth perception a little bit. I know it's an adjustment for a lot of players
Yes.
too.
These Pilas, which I'm just getting a chance to ride with, are a difference maker.
Point.
See Anna Bright, Anna Lee Waters, and many others jumping in there.
3-0-1.
The margins are so thin. If you can see the ball a little better, that's huge.
Oh, denied. Tardio is on it. What a start for these two.
Yeah, they're not going to be running around high-fiving the fans. They're just going to let their work take care of itself.
Second serve.
Slower of a point.
Wow.
Jeez. Where has this been? Whole match.
So Christian filled the middle there, but not with enough on it. And
5-0-2.
Gabe made Hayden pay. Wow.
Run ends there. How do you slow it down if you're Alshon and Patriquin?
You shouldn't, because speeding it up has been the magic.
0-5-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Patriquin and Alshon have done a great job of getting to the line.
0-5-2.
That's a rare third miss by them. Yeah. Hey. Great get on the overhead. Get that one. Oh, that was a special little finesse
5-0-1.
touch from Ben.
Point.
Just out. This one's going to get
Referee
challenged.
timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The result of the rally is
I think it
6-0-1.
might hold up,
We'll
but
proceed
need a
to
break
video review.
anyways.
Pretty clear
After
winner
review, the rally
throughout
stands,
the
ball
day.
is out. Loss of a free challenge. No free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. Resume play at 6-0-1. 6-0-1.
But man, Gabe Tardio has found his best stuff. Oh, wow.
Oh, a late decision to hit it. Looked like it was going out.
Oh, that we might have been ended up closer to it than where. I mean, that has no chance of being in.
7-0-1. Second serve.
Man. Oh, we got a catch.
No, another autograph.
Let's go.
Lifetime ball in the crowd.
Staxford signed the last one. Oh my, off the tape and in there.
Needed something.
Yeah, because as a player, I would have demanded that ball back. But as a fan of the game, I'm like, that's not fair to the fans. So let's up the ante and give them a signed one.
Point.
That exploded off the deck here, so no pickle.
1-7-1.
Yes, third gives it right.
So Christian's
back.
rushed a couple of these cut drops of his.
1-7-2.
Oh, back to back missed thirds.
So Hayden tried to help a brother out and didn't make it better at all.
7-1-1.
Wow. Leans in, identifies it, knifes it down the line.
Yeah, and doesn't try to do too much. The simplicity of that. Just open the paddle face a little bit. Watch this. Just nothing special. Just a little bit.
It's a great earning from Christian Alshon on the left. Second serve.
Yeah, this is only a stay situation if the serve puts you in trouble. Right side Ben and men's. Where are you fellas? If you see your opponent letting the lob land fire forward and take advantage of that court position, they didn't do it and paid the price. I think they were so confused that Gabe was on the left, they didn't know what to do.
Whoops.
Second serve.
Big pull from Gabe Tardio cross court. Used to be a no-go attack.
Oh, yeah,
Love to know why that's evolved.
Because the left side player is so aggressively covering middle. Secondly, with the spin one can get on the ball now, you can get it to the hip or lower and keep it in. And that is a big part of it, too. So those two things in combination make a no-no shot a yo-yo shot. Yes, put them on a string.
Oh, that is so pretty from Hayden Patriquin.
I mean, that we're getting close to 10 of those in this match on his buddy.
Shaped it around the hip of Gabe Tardio. Look at the point of the paddle it's hitting, though. So impressive.
Now Ben takes a swat at a ball that was going a mile deep.
1-8-1.
To get some momentum at least here for
Yes.
Patriquin and Alshon. That's something to feel good about if this does indeed go 5 like
Yeah.
it's looking.
I mean, or he can remind Christian that he saved 9 or 8 match points earlier today and that they're not out of it. And it's Gabe's just a little finer here because there were a couple of those like that he was not on from not the best pulls from Hayden, but they were all working.
Woo.
Side out.
Big attack from Alshon is a mile deep. 3 points to a 5th game to decide this title.
And if you are sick, a stamina question, I think he's fine. I haven't noticed anything. It's just something we'll keep a look at with Alshon. Yeah, I don't know if they gave her an option or not, but here comes game point.
Second serve.
50 miles deep, but
10-2-2.
Oh, a little kiss off the tape to send this to a 5th deciding game. Ben point, we'd love to get your X factors on both sides. Game 5 starts on the paddle of Gabe Tardio. Alshon at his best to start.
It's Christian and Gabe for me. Gabe was spectacular in game 4 there. Christian couldn't find the offense nearly as much, so which one of them is going to be that factor that gets their team to the end?
Call is short,
Oh.
but Ben immediately challenges.
Yeah, so this was...
We have a challenge of the outcall. The result of the rally is 1-0-1. We'll proceed to video review. After
Is
review, the rally is overturned. The ball is in.
a potential problem.
No free challenge remaining.
Don't get to use it as an extra timeout.
That's
They might
it's a
need.
big deal.
0-2.
Banana hook it around there. Jeez.
Well, they weren't peak form this week, but they are here in the 5th game so far, Dave.
I mean, they've been fine for their level. I thought they were good in the semis once they got going.
Wow, what a pull from Hayden Patriquin.
Yeah, that's such a plain drop from Ben. You have to send that. I mean, they've been sending far less attackable this whole match.
Point.
77 minutes and 43 seconds into this one. And I love best of 5.
Yes.
Earn that gold.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Finally, 5 winners is what it took to end it. Ball back to Patriquin and Alshon's side.
And I've played on this. This is a plenty wide amount of room, and Ben found the little opening where the video boards end to track that one down. believe that Christian didn't go get the next one, so he just sort of popped it over there, and somehow Ben, I mean, the face that Hayden gave after that was like, how in the world did we win that rally? He was surprised twice and ends up winning it.
Second serve. One, 2. Side out.
In games 2 and 3, their thirds and fifths were spectacular. Some errors in game number 4, and then that's a pretty easy drive that wasn't close.
Nice.
Second serve.
John's not happy with that one.
Yeah, he tried to take court on a ball that bounced up.
Ooh,
wow.
Took it right on the tape, thought about going over, did not.
Man.
Congratulations to J.W. Johnson and C.J. Klinger. They got the bronze earlier today.
Okay.
Andre and Fed. Oh. Shank is deep.
And Ben is in the grill of his partner in a very positive way after each rally here. There he is again. And what a tough start. Man alive, what a 180 from the middle 2 games.
4-1-2.
Even though it's 6, at least take a towel timeout, which is what Alshon appears to be doing, to get a drink of water back there. The referees have shown great grace here. Let the players, like, let's not get out of control with this here. What a serve.
That's deep.
Wow. Having played maybe 2 rallies on the left, that's a pretty darn good shot at minute 81 in this match from Alshon.
5-1.
On it, and need a run here ahead of the 6-point end change.
Yeah, that's what made that backhand he hit so critical, is what is the number going to be at the switch?
We'll skip around the corner, count it for Hayden Patriquin. On the run, remember, they're out of free challenges, but the break gets called the other way. Johns and Tardio taking a timeout and a crucial one.
And a uphill climb for Kate to play Anna Lee.
Staxrud dropped his gold medal match to Chris Hayworth, per your point there. Nice run here for Alshon and Patriquin. Wow. Patriquin and Alshon strike again. What stirred up this run in your mind, Dave?
Well, a swing and the miss from Gabe there was wild. It looks like games 2 and 3 with smart aggression in the right locations.
Down it goes again to tie it at 5. Ahead of the end change, it was 5-1 a moment ago.
And Alshon hit a ridiculous backhand attack from the left that got them the ball back. Wow, they got Gabe to make a bad decision under duress, and they didn't let the ball go. And trust me, I know it'll only be a point, but that could have had carryover effect.
One down, 1 to go.
Let's see if the serve enables Christian to switch. He's going to stay.
Whoa. Was he on? Onisha Smith says so. Again, no free challenge available here.
Are they taking it, or is he challenging or accepting?
Uh-oh. Are they aware of where they're at in this one?
I mean, if
There's Howard.
The result of the rally is overturned, there was a fault. No free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. We resume play after end change at 6-5-2. 6-5-2.
1 point lead for Johns and Tardio here in game 5. Ooh, on it, overcooked it. Too much tardiness, as you mentioned. Oh, look at this. A call for a selfie with Dave Fleming.
100%, ma'am. Come find me. Love it. Thank you. Yikes.
Wow.
So X Factor Alshon has had looks in the last 2 rallies and did not finish.
Didn't finish that one either.
9-5-2.
Ooh, little luck will help.
Christian inverts the paddle face with the wrist and sends it at Ben, and it goes off the tape, and then Gabe gets to wear it. Had to have that stop.
Nice ball from Alshon.
Okay.
6-9-1.
That comes from a dink that went too far from Gabe, so will they try and set that up again?
Wow. Ben at his best.
Yeah, that's not the one for Christian, because Ben is in flow, and Ben just put the ball exactly where he wanted. Just very small chance of that working. Bumper car thirds, but it's a good one.
Wow. Defending his chest was Gabe. Tardio counters it down the line. They'll settle for a point.
So again, the choices of where to speed it up, shut down. Will they ever see the ball again?
One step closer there. Second serve.
9-6-2.
Ooh. Just out. Gutsy pull from Christian Alshon, avoiding a championship point against.
6-9-1.
Yeah, good job. When he gets a deader dink from Gabe, he is sending it, and those are the ones that are working.
Second serve.
Tough one to miss there for Big H. Second serve.
6-9-2.
Man, too quick of a trip back to the service line. Johns and Tardio back to work.
Yeah, watch Gabe. Okay, that's going to sit up. Just take a little step back. Do not take that out of the air. Smart.
Second serve.
Throws it a little high there. Christian Alshon thanks Gabe for such endeavors.
9-6-2.
Through the middle, Ben was on it, barely missed it.
Yeah, you had Tardio retreating and clearly just cutting a backhand, so go get it. Great job by Alshon. Kept him off game point again.
Second serve.
Right to the shoe tops of Alshon. Second serve at 6-9-2.
6-9-2.
Oh, there it is on the board. Alshon mixing up his spots.
Yeah, but
Scrambling
choosing the right ball.
7-9-2. Side out.
Drives it cross court at Gabe. Hayden Patriquin eats it.
That's tough because you want to put that ball in front of Hayden, not behind him
9-7-1.
there. So he's surprised.
Oh no, missed volley. Championship points for Ben Johns and Gabe Tardio, looking for their 13th title together as a team.
10-7-1.
Down it goes, still alive. Championship point number 2.
This is nothing. He saved 8 earlier today.
Exactly.
10-7-2.
Down the line winner for Gabe Tardio, tested all the way, but Johns and Tardio find a way, a battle all the way to the end, and the top team delivers once again and rips this one away.
Hayden, the last 2 times you played this team, you went to 4. This time you went to 5. How much closer do you feel like you could take this team down?
Last time we actually, did we go 4? Oh, never mind. But yeah, I mean, we had a game plan. I think we stuck to it well. And it all just comes down to the crunch time, and I think they played a little bit better than us there. But, you know, there's always a tournament next week, so see you there.
And Christian, I know you've been battling the flu this week. It's been so tough for you. How much stronger do you feel as a player just knowing you could pull through?
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not doing any long-term damage because I've been coughing up blood all day. Not really funny, to be honest. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to my sponsors, Paddle Tech, Mizuno. Couldn't do it without them. And big shout out to Ben and Gabe. They played really well.
Well, we don't like to hear that, Christian. We hope you feel better. Congratulations on your silver, Hayden Patriquin, Christian Alshon. Thank you. Now we'll bring in the gold medalists, Ben Johns and Gabe Tardio. What a 5-game thriller, Gabe. What's your reaction just coming out on top?
I mean, my reaction is that I'm happy. You know, it could have went either way. Hayden and Christian played really, really well. I actually thought we were going to lose. You know, they kind of like, it wasn't really close, game 2 and 3, so I thought we were in a bad spot, but I'm glad we pulled it off.
Ben, this was a really fast-paced match. Felt like everything was getting sped up. How were you working around that?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we were all hitting our spots pretty well, and then it just kind of became a game of who was countering the best, and it's a little bit of chaos out there sometimes when it's going every which way. But did the best to stick to the patterns and just try to counter as best I could. But yeah, all around, I felt like we all played a pretty good match there.
Gabe, your 15th title together. Do you guys have time to celebrate before getting to Vietnam?
Of course. See you guys at Vegas.
Let's get the trophy in your hands. We bring in Patrick Manning, managing partner of Black Desert Resort. Patrick.
Thanks for everybody continuing to stay out here and endure the unusual heat this time of year. But again, thanks for being here, and congratulations to Gabe and Ben for the first ever doubles men's championship at the Greater Zion Cup. Holy crap, it's been a long day. Anyway, congratulations.
Mish, back to you.